welcome to my fourth tutorial. I'm going to stick with that, and I might be wrong, and if I'm wrong, then maybe we'll just have a really bad vocal chop of me saying 5 or 3. I don't think it's 3, I think it's 5. Anyway, I'm not really sure what to call this tutorial. I'm sure it'll be named by the time I put it up, but I'm going to show you a reverse snare echoey build-up kind of thing that I put together, and someone asked me how I did it. I mean, it's really simple, but I wanted to show you this other thing that I just did, which is pretty cool. It's pretty much the same thing, just with a synth instead of the snare. So I mean, here's the sound. Oh, come on. Oh, wrong button. I'm not in the program. So it was this guy, this lead up. How I got that, you know what, I'll do the snare first, because most likely you're going to click on this because of that. So you get yourself a snare. Hopefully a nice, awesome snare, such as this. And I'm going to make another layer so I don't ruin what I got going on here. Just going to do one snare, and normally I run all the effects through buses. I'm not going to try it right now because I'm not sure if it's going to screw up what I'm going to do. Hopefully it'll work whether you use buses or not for your effects, but I'm just going to throw some effects on here. Oops. Sure, why not? Throw a sample delay on there too. Didn't mean to click on that, but I'm sure it won't hurt. Basically, I like throwing just every kind of delay on there, and I even go with another echo. Put that to quarters, and you might want to bring it up a little bit so that you've got a couple more hits, and then you can decide after how many hits you want to use. I wouldn't do 100 because then it's not going to really fade in or out, but do something higher. And so when I play that snare, it will sound like that. I take the snare. First what I do, look at the levels. I like to, whenever I bounce anything, I like to always just pretty much make it clip. As long as it sounds right on your speakers, it's going to be fine. It's just better if the sample is louder to deal with it later. You can always bring the levels down. I mean, you don't want it to sound like shit, but just make it sound good and make it loud though, and then you can play with it after. So I'm going to bounce this. Calling it echo reverse snare. So it bounces it out, and you're like, well, what's going on there? How come it's only, okay, drag it out, and then you've got this whole deal there. And I mean, of course I keep talking while I hit the sample. I'm sure that's really loud on your guys' fucking things, but you can do all kinds of great stuff with this snare, cut it up and do whatever, but I really like this. Take it, sample editor, functions, reverb. Why didn't I do that? That was weird. Okay. What the fuck? I think I was just reversing another sample. That's great. There's probably another sample somewhere in this song that's reversed that I didn't want to. So what I like to do too is you reinforce that last hit. Bring a snare to it. Oh, probably not that snare because that snare's all echoed out. I'm just going to bring that one there.
What's the John Travolta movie called?
John, the action one? Oh, Be Cool. Sorry about that. So, yeah, so I got my reverse snare. I don't know, I mean, you can do that or not. That sounds kind of cheesy. But, I mean, that's the sound. Then, part 2. This guy. So, you've got your whatever sound, and you should probably do this while it's still MIDI. I was able to still do it anyway. If you already bounced your track and you're like, oh, I want to do some sort of cool echo thing, and then do it. I mean, if you go like this, if you were to take this, apply echo and everything to it, I mean, because I tried this, and then bounce it, it's not going to work. It's not going to take in the effects and bounce them to a track. So you have to open up the sampler. Also, it's going to be better if you just do it while it's MIDI, because then you can play with the notes, because I've noticed that this opens up on the other screen. So I'm going to drag this guy in here. Just put him in the window, and it'll splay it out. If it doesn't, mine I have it set to just take the whole keyboard whenever I drop it in. If it doesn't do that, then you just drag the ends to each end. So this is a problem I noticed though. If you drag in a sample that you bounced, it's playing the 3 notes at a different speed, and I don't know how to fix that. If someone's watching this and they know how to fix that, that'd be great, but I don't really care for my purposes because I'm just picking that one note, which is, I believe it was C3. Yeah. So it's C3. Oh, I don't want to resave this. Confuses me sometimes. Oh, come on, man. So C3 is our note, and that only plays at 1. We want 3 because I've got this little repeating thing going on. So now that I have that, I do the exact same thing I did with the snare, and I'm not going to repeat the process. Insert all the delays, bounce it down, reverse it, have fun with it. Hopefully this isn't too hectic to watch. I'm going to watch it right now and see if it's even worth posting. This is madness. Everything went wrong. But enjoy. If you have any questions, let me know. It's been great. Bye.